Don't do it. I'm gonna edit all this out. This is all getting edited, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hey, Laura, it's nice to see you again. How's everything going?
Everything's alright.
Awesome. How have you been how has, our sessions been helping you do things at home?
It's a little better. I mean, I've been acting a little better, but the situation at home is still kind of the same. So.
What do you mean the same?
My parents, they still fight. They still argue. Don't really pay attention to me. So.
But we understand. We've talked about that. We can't automatically change their behavior. We have to work on, you first. And you said you were down for that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So since our last conversation, you've made gradual steps in changing your behaviors. What have you done in the past week to continue those changes?
I've been trying to smoke less. I mean, my friends still smoke the same amount, but I've been trying to basically just kind of get out of that habit because obviously I keep getting in trouble for it and it's just going to get worse.
Awesome. I'm very glad to hear that you're slowing down, you're cutting back, and you still have those same friends. So how do you feel you can continue the change process with the same people in your life? Like, what changes do you feel need to occur before you can completely stop?
Well, they just have to understand that, I don't want to be doing all that all the time, and if they don't, then I just need to find new friends.
Okay. How do you feel about finding new friends?
I mean, people at school don't really like me, so I just choose not to make friends at school. I mean, that's pretty much why I was getting in trouble all the time. I mean, nobody ever pays attention to me, so I just do what I want.
Yeah, and we said that, we can't cover for everyone else now. We can only change what we need to right now, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to work on, making friends and work on social things like that. With the new change coming up and with, you not smoking weed, you going to school now and things like that, like, how does that make you feel? Do you feel better? Do you feel worse? Like, explain to me how you feel.
I feel a little behind, maybe because I wasted so much time. But I feel like if I try hard enough, I could possibly do better. Because, I mean, there are other normal people in the world with normal families, so I'm assuming that it could happen.
And we're not abnormal, It's a typical life in the day of the Lord. Okay. With the changes coming from school and no more marijuana, how do you feel that will affect your home life with your parents?
Maybe they might listen more. I mean, I don't come home smelling like weed, so maybe they'll stop yelling at me.
Which is an A+.
Yes.
I'm very proud of you for that. Congratulations. But what happens if this change doesn't occur? What happens if all the changes you're making doesn't change your home life? What happens then?
Maybe I feel like I'll slip back, because I'm trying to do this to try and make things better, but if it doesn't make things better, then what's the point?
I understand. But you understand that you're changing for you, not for them. Right?
Yeah, but I would hope that my attitude would change theirs too.
Exactly. I completely understand that. Absolutely. But you understand that, it's for you. It's to better you and to do all the things you want to do. Like, for instance, with your changes you're making, where do you see yourself in 2 years?
Graduating high school and going off to college.
Awesome. Our last conversation, you weren't quite there yet, so I'm very proud to hear, that, you're ready for that step and you understand that that's a step that you need to make. Very happy. Can you tell me, what I can do to help you further along in this process of change and not smoking weed and things like that?
I don't know, maybe just keep me, in mind in terms of, in school. I might need help with school stuff.
Okay. Do you need tutoring? What is there that I can do to help you with that?
Most likely I need tutoring.
Okay.
I just don't know anything in class anymore.
Okay.
I don't have any friends, so maybe to make new friends.
True. What's your favorite subject in school?
Recess.
Gym.
Yeah, gym.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So, are you an athlete? Is that a way you want to go?
I play soccer.
Awesome. So, I mean, what is your relationship like with the girls on the soccer team?
I've never been on the team. Sometimes I go to the field and I'll kick the ball around sometimes.
So, how about you check and see if tryouts are starting?
Guess I could.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's a way that'll open up that whole new social life you talk about with new friends and new positive people in your life and things like that. Based on, you know, everything that we've gone through, everything that we've talked about, you are making very good steps toward change. How do those steps toward change make you feel?
Kind of a little bit better person.
Okay. Alrighty. We only have reached out and talked about, you know, the marijuana habits. What other behaviors would you like to change?
Better grades in school.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe being better with my teachers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Awesome.
they're nice to me, but I haven't been very nice to them.
Okay. So we're still working on the talking back and things like that, and knowing when to just chill.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Last time we talked about, you know, changing the marijuana and things like that. But is there any other than, you know, the grades and the family life, which we understand needs to take a minute before it can actually change? Are there any other, you know, behaviors that you'd like to change with me, or that you hope to see in the future change or something?
Not really. Not that I can think of. Just
Okay.
mostly family life.
Okay.
Just want a normal family.
Of course, and we all do, and that's not that you're not alone in that. You know, most 15-year-olds feel like the world's against them, but we're all not. You know, it's age. It comes with age, and that's okay. You're absolutely fine, and your change towards making a better life for you is absolutely amazing. I applaud you completely. On a scale from 1 to 10, how do you feel that your change from now, from before? How do you feel about that?
5.
A 5. That's awesome. Where would you have placed yourself a month ago when it came to changing behaviors and things like that?
0.
Okay.
I
All
was
right.
not. I didn't want to change anything. I was fine with the way I was, but I saw that didn't really do anything for me. So maybe this will.
That's awesome that you saw it in yourself that it did nothing to better you, and you obviously wanted to better yourself. That's awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. You have a lot of obstacles to face. Are you ready for those obstacles? Do you understand that they won't be easy, and that, you know, it's something you have to work toward?
Yes.
And that's what I'm here for, to help you work toward all those things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, all right. I think we had a great session, and I think I'm ready to let you go now, and, you know, put everything that you've learned here into play in the outside world. Right?
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Lori.
Thank you.